Hey y'all, I am home finally. I done came home and got in my bed, but I want to do a video about retirement benefits. I know a lot of people know about this. They up on game, but some people are not up on game. Uh, I was reading over, in which I already know all this stuff. I've been knowing this stuff for years. I always be researching all this kind of stuff. But talking about Social Security retirement benefits if you're married and you have a spouse. I found out through reading the material about Social Security benefits what it is. If you married to someone and y'all get divorced, if you marry them for 10 years, I mean, you gotta stay in there for 10 years. So it's worth it if this person has a really good job, really pension and everything. I mean, if you could just hold them down until for 10 years, say they work. The best jobs that I know I've heard is the women who have husbands that's doing the railroad and military, because if they are disabled in the military, I believe that's about $4,800, $4,700, $48 a month. You'll get half of that, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a good bag right there. You don't. I don't think you can be married to anyone. I'm not. I gotta read that, but I don't think you can be. But the deal is like today, as you know, that a lot of women are making more money than men, because a lot of men, they don't want to work, uh or they have taken on the role of taking care of the children, or they have excuses that they cannot get a decent job, or they ain't trying to get a job, or they just a plain dusty. So I noticed that a lot of nurses get caught up with having children and leaving them with the father. And these fathers marry these nurses, and they marry them for 10 years. And the nurses, usually they gonna work like if they become like a travel nurse, or the man is fully responsible for taking care of the kids. And kids, you need them really from age 0 to till they get to kindergarten. You're gonna need them, and then just thinking you having them back to back to back to back. That man is guaranteed at least 10 years to be in your life. So if he can hang in there for 10 years, he's gonna get your retirement benefits, and he ain't did nothing. I remember when I worked in Kimberly and Clark, I noticed a lot of the women at Kimberly Clark, when I worked in Kimberly Clark and Conway, that a lot of the women were had dusty men that wasn't doing anything, going back and forth to prison. But those men never divorced them. They would wait 15, 20 years because they knew, hey, this chick is taking care of me. She making really good money. And why would I divorce her? I could still go sleep up with Sally Sue while she doing whatever she doing on the job. She got a man on her job, so I really don't care. So just hold it down for 10 plus years. So they guaranteed, because some of them I know were getting $5,000 for their retirement. That's easy $2,500 a month. So yeah. So I read up on Social Security benefits. These days, if I was young, this is what I would do. Let's say you're young and your family is crazy, they dysfunctional, and y'all living in poverty. And you know that you don't want that for yourself. You know everybody's messed up in the family. I would go to the military. Do about 4 to 6 years. And if you can stay in there at 30, that would be lovely. Stay in there as long as you can. You guaranteed a VA home. You get married, you're going to have benefits. The children going to have benefits. Really, it's a win-win. So That's a good thing going. And then when you retire from there, you could go work somewhere else and you get more retirement money. That's how a lot of these baby boomers are making it. I'm telling you. Unfortunately, us Generation X and all the generations on down, we ain't really seeing all of that anymore. But they're making it that away. I mean, they got it pretty good. But yes, if I was a young person and I really want to make my life a little softer, and you know that you need a push to catch up with what's going on in the world, and you know you don't have anyone in your family that's really supporting you or going to leave you any type of legacy or a trust fund or anything, you have to do it for yourself. So you already have been disserviced by having ancestors that wasn't thinking about making it easier for the next generation. So you have to think about yourself and your grandchildren, your children and your grandchildren, and so they can have a better life. So yeah, I really do believe that military. As soon as you get out, I would leave the 2 days after I graduate. Just get on up out of there. Just get on and get this party started. They're gonna make sure you got somewhere to stay. You're gonna have food. Hey, you may have to walk around and live on base for a little while, but you will get discounts on cars. You're able to get you a home. Why aren't more people telling these kids go to the military? It's worth it. That is a way to break a generational cycle of poverty where you can. Oh, they don't even ask for a credit number for VA loans for these people that's in the military. Why not? And just say you get disabled in the military. If you get 100%, that's $4,700 a month. You dig it? So, hey, I would get on that wagon. Anyway, I'm glad. I hope y'all listen to this. I hope this has provided some information and made someone's life a little easier. And I wish some of this thing was told to me when I was younger. But hey, I had to learn everything I had to do everything from scratch. It is what it is. And hey, it was beneficial to me. But anyway, until next video, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.